Welcome to Server Logic Simplified.
Imagine you have a robust security system guarding the entrance to your home. It checks everyone who tries to get in and stops suspicious characters right at the door. But what if someone is already inside, perhaps an invited guest who turns out to have malicious intent? The direct answer is no. Web Application Firewalls, often called WAFs, absolutely do not replace secure coding practices. Instead, they serve as powerful, distinct, and complementary layers in your overall application security strategy. Think of a web application firewall as a perimeter defense system. It sits in front of your web applications, inspecting incoming HTTP requests and outgoing HTTP responses. Its job is to apply a set of rules to identify and block common web-based attacks such as SQL injection, cross-site scripting, and cross-site request forgery. A WAF is essentially an external guard, acting on known attack patterns and signatures. Secure coding, on the other hand, is about building the house with strong walls and secure windows from the very beginning. It involves writing application code that is inherently resilient against vulnerabilities, ensuring that even if an attacker manages to bypass the perimeter, the internal structure is difficult to exploit. This is about preventing weaknesses from ever being introduced into the application logic itself. So, how do we use them together? Secure coding practices reduce the attack surface by eliminating many common vulnerabilities within your application. This includes proper input validation, output encoding, using parameterized queries for database interactions, and implementing robust authentication and authorization mechanisms. A web application firewall then acts as an essential safety net. It can catch new or evolving threats that your application code might not yet be hardened against. It provides immediate protection against zero-day exploits or vulnerabilities that developers might have inadvertently introduced before a patch can be deployed. It is crucial for developers to implement secure coding, as relying solely on a WAF would be like building a house with paper-thin walls and hoping the security guard catches everything. Understanding the nuances of these tools is key. Web application firewalls can sometimes generate false positives, blocking legitimate traffic, or false negatives, allowing malicious requests through, especially if their rule sets are not well tuned. This highlights their reactive nature. Secure coding, guided by standards like the OWASP Top 10, offers a proactive stance, addressing the root causes of vulnerabilities. WAFs are excellent for compliance, virtual patching, and providing a quick layer of defense, especially for legacy applications. However, they are not a silver bullet. Ultimately, securing your web applications and protecting user data effectively requires a multi-layered approach. By integrating vigilant secure coding practices with a well-configured web application firewall, you build a robust defense system that is both internally sound and externally protected, drastically reducing the risk of successful cyber attacks.
If this helps you code smarter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.